Sutherland with the ball now, with Schweers at the top.
Got a mismatch here between Rach Menopar and Schweers.
Oh, and Hoverter goes to the basket. Gets it off to Clinton, who makes the basket.
Yeah, just in time of the shot clock.
We've got Hornsby bring the ball down, get it through hands. Danica Rowe coming off that screen there, pulls up for two, gets her own rebound. Can't quite make it, and we see Ashley Heal get the defensive rebound there.
That's a nice read early from Danica. She was wide open on the elbow. Followed a shot, just couldn't convert there under the basket.
And she's another one that can really knock it down if she gets going at the three-point line. So
yeah, I agree.
Another one to watch.
Super athletic on the drive, but can nail a three, so she's definitely really hard to guard in that respect.
Absolutely, and we see Sutherland miss there. Bowman gets the boards, and Hornsby with the ball now.
Schweers and Poto matching up against each other. There we go. There's Danica off to a great start with that three-pointer. That exactly on cue there, Susie.
Exactly, yeah, she's can really light it up. So I think there's going to be a lot of that from both teams.
Yeah, it's not too bad when your opening scores from one team are both three-pointers. Playing some solid D as well. That was a tough shot there by Callie.
And a foul there early on Hoverter. So we've got Hornsby Spiders leading Sutherland 6-4. And we see...
Very early sub. We've got Shyla Hill, number 14 for Sutherland Sharks, coming in for Hoverter. Hoverter's unfortunately picked up quite a few fouls this season. So I think Shane Hill's made a pretty smart move to get her out of the game early before she picks up a second.
And not a bad sub on Shyla Hill. She's recently come back from the World Championships.
She has.
The Under 17 World Championships. So she can also really knock the three down and really quick.
Oh, someone so young, she just plays with so much confidence.
She does, absolutely.
She makes me want to go work out in the gym and better my game. She's just amazing to watch.
See Hornsby get it in from the sideline there and kick it to Poto.
Ooh, offensive foul called on Sarah Graham under the basket, guarded by Shyla Hill.
So there's not much in it early. Both teams really kind of found their confidence. In the last game we saw both teams kind of struggled to find their feet early, with North obviously getting the better of Newcastle in that last game. We see Shyla go to the basket with a lot of confidence, as you mentioned.
I think the difference between the last Champ Women's semi-final and this one is that the last game is very physical. Newcastle are notorious this season for being a very physical and tough on defensive team, but this game I'm expecting to see more, probably more skill and showmanship on the offensive end.
A little bit more free-flowing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. It was quite jarring the last game in some respects.
Yeah. And we see Schweers try and come off that screen, gets it to Shyla Hill. And Maddie Norris just kind of loses her feet and goes through Manpar.
Setting herself early in this game.
And Sarah Cherry comes in here. And Manpar's been out for a few weeks. She's been a bit crook, so we'll hope to see her kind of come on and find her feet early as well.
Yeah, might be for her just trying to manage her energy levels a little bit. Hopefully she can give as much as she can while she's on, because we know she's a very competitive player, especially under the basket. She's super strong. But yeah, I mean, she's got to look after herself as well at the end of the day.
She does, and we see Sarah Graham go to the basket there for Hornsby and just missed that layup. Sutherland came up with it, and we see another offensive foul for...
Whew, it's getting pretty heated here early on.
It is, and we'll see Hoverter come back on here.
I mean, we knew this game was going to be pretty competitive, but yeah, look, we're already 3.5 minutes down.
And we've got an unsportsmanlike there for Ashley Hill, who will come off the floor with Hoverter coming back on. Danica Rowe will go to the line to shoot this free throw.
Not someone you want to be sending to the free throw line.
No, absolutely not. Just like that makes the first.
Oh, unlucky.
Misses the second, but Hornsby will get the ball at the halfway line.
Hornsby would be really looking to get a clean score out of this offense to make sure they get some of the momentum back in their favour early in the quarter.
They will, and they've got some great experience in their lineup. We've got Poto bringing the ball up. She was a staple of the Australian team for a lot of years, and so many years of WNBL experience. Then you've got captain coach Sarah Graham heading into her 10th year of WNBL this year with the Bryan Sydney Uni Flames. So
10th year.
10th year.
Wow, that's outstanding.
Not all with the Flames, but yeah, she's just great, very classy player, and we'll look to see them steadying the ship for Hornsby.
Hornsby guards having a tough time shaking Shyla Hill on the ball there. Oh, yeah. Nice long bomb from Bowman up top of the key.
We've got Hornsby Spiders leading the Sharks 9-6 early on as Shyla looks to take the ball.
Norris is probably pretty keen to get on the scoreboard here, having been notorious for being one of the top scorers of the league this year. I think she recently won a three-point competition as well. I think it was something in Melbourne to do with like the university games or some kind of university basketball thing, and I think I saw online she won a three-point shootout.
It's great to see such a great post player being able to shoot from outside, and
oh yes, that
very versatile.
Yeah,
absolutely. And we see Hornsby just missed there, and Maddie pulls it in. And they look to push the floor. Schweers looking to get on the board early, which she does, so knocks down a three. And she'll be happy to see one go through early.
Yeah, no hesitation there. You can't give her an inch.
Not at all. She gets the ball off so quickly. Down the other end, Danica Rowe. Just off the mark, but Hornsby able to get the offensive rebound.
I think she knew that probably wasn't her best option. I saw her kind of having a bit of a chuckle to herself there.
And Mayampa misses. Sutherland get it down the court and are able to capitalise.
That was a great transition play. Really having to take advantage of their poor defensive transition there.
And that'll be one of the keys for Sutherland. If they can get the ball down early, run transition, they'll be looking pretty good come the end of the game. And
yeah.
Hobner makes that basket. So Sutherland are back in front now. The score's 12-9.
Hornsby really need to get a score pretty soon before the league starts to get away from. There we go.
A quick score there from Manpar, so she gets on the board.
She's another one who can make a lot of tricky shots on the run, especially from that far out. Probably not one who's very confident with shooting outside in a catch and shoot situation, but as soon as she gets close to the basket, you want to be locking her down.
She takes a little while to get up, but looks like she's all right as Sutherland take it from the baseline. Subs come in for the Sharks. Madeline Wilson comes in with Hannah Clinton going to the bench. Schweers with an open look, and she's really got her eye in.
Very well executed baseline play there.
Hornsby have got the ball from the baseline here with Danica Rowe bringing it up. Hovida applying quite a lot of pressure there.
She's a very energetic defender, Hovida. I have to give that to her. She's quite a hard worker.
She is, and forces the turnover there. So Sutherland get the ball back, leading 15-11 with 4 minutes to go in this first quarter. The ball with Shyla Hill off a horn set, which a lot of the teams seem to be running in the competition this year, but clearly effective as Shyla gets the 2 points for for Sutherland and take their lead out to 6.
Yeah, I really like how they executed that for Charlotte because she exploited the mismatch on the high post for that open 2. Is that Sarah Graham at the top of the key again?
Yeah, knocks it down for 2, and Sutherland brings it back now.
Going for that Horns play again. Finds Schweers on the weak side. Just popped out.
Mampar gets a good rebound there. So Poto with the ball. She looks to steady it up a bit as Danica cuts through.
Nice pull up, Jay. Unlucky. No rebounders in there for Hornsby. I guess when the main rebounder is shooting the ball, it's not going to be a lot of other rebounders. Whoop.
Shyla, great catch and shoot, but just stuck on the side of the rim. As Hornsby sends a couple of subs in, we'll see Tyler Mundine and Rachel Mampar go to the bench. And we've got Melinda Poto and Alison Bowman returning to the game.
Mampar looks like she's struggling, unfortunately. Hopefully she'll be able to last the rest of the game.
Yeah, she copped a bit of a knock just before. It took a while to get up, so we'll hope to see her back pretty soon.
Yeah, that's not going to help when you're already feeling pretty under the weather.
Hornsby have got the ball from the baseline. Good defensive pressure there from them. And we'll see Danica kind of steady up and bring the ball up. Try and get it into Bowman. And a little off there. And great rebound there from Madeline Wilson.
Another kick to Schweers on the weak side.
Poto comes from behind, but does get the foul there, so Sutherland will have it from the sideline.
I think Sutherland are really good with looking for each other in the right positions. I've noticed that Shyla's been looking for Schweers on the weak side. Any opportunity she can get to make sure that she's getting enough shots.
They do, and it's a really good 1-2 punch there. They're playing really well together.
It's a hell of a punch. It's a knockout, I'd say.
It is. Hornsby will have to watch out, but we've got Poto coming back at them there.
I think, I was going to say, sorry, I think I'd like to see Poto probably having a go shooting outside a little bit more because we know that she can knock it down.
She can, but she goes to the line there, so she'll look to capitalise here, and she knocks down the first. And knocks down the second. So the Sutherland leads just to 2 now. Sutherland leading 17-15. Shyla running off that on ball, gets it to Maddie.
Great rebound by Bowman underneath the basket there. Having to shake off a couple of other defenders.
And fouled there by Hoveter on the rebound too. Gets her second and looks to be walking to the bench with Ashley Heel about to sub in.
It's still 2 minutes 14 to play, and each team, 4 and 5 fouls apiece. So it will be interesting to see if each team start to get it on the floor a little bit to try and rack up a few more fouls before the quarter's out.
Bowman knocks down the first. And it is, we saw in the last game, both teams were in the bonus in a couple of the quarters. So early on in the game, they'll have to kind of watch for that with, don't want to get too many of their star players in foul trouble early and have to sit for long periods of the match.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's what Newcastle had a bit of trouble with as well in the last game. A couple of their star players picking up lots of fouls.
They did, yeah. We see Danica looking to attack, which she does really well, puts it up there.
She did a great job exploiting the mismatch too, taking on Ashley Heel, who Danica's probably a little bit quicker. Just couldn't finish off under the basket. It's probably finals basketball. Everyone's got those finals jitters, and your layups are going to miss in probably the first and second quarter.
Shyla Hill pulls up and is good for 2 at the top of the key.
Photo's looking hard inside for Bowman.
She is, and we see Danica knock down another 3. She takes her total to 7 in this first quarter. So
it looks like Hornsby's now got a 1-point lead, and we've got a minute to go in the first.
Seesawing game early. Neither team really being able to get full momentum, and
I expect it to be like this all game, to be honest.
I think so. And as we see, Ashley Hill just knocks down another 2 points. Sutherland now take the lead, 21-20. Poto knocks down the 3. As we saw before, Hornsby not really getting their rebounders in there, so they'll need to do that.
Yeah, that's right.
Get some second chance opportunities.
Yeah, I agree. That's going to add probably a bit more dimension to their game if they start crashing the offensive glass a little bit more. But with the likes of Rachel Menopar on the bench still, that's going to be tricky. The others are going to have to now start to step up a little bit. There we go, and Poto's in there with a nice offensive rebound.
Sarah comes off a Bowman screen, gets it out to Poto, who just hasn't seemed to find the bottom of the net yet, but no doubt she will. Shyla Hill with a Hail Mary there to end the quarter. Not to be, but Sutherland Sharks leading 21-20.
Pretty even spread in the scoring as well. There's multiple players on each team that have managed to get on the score sheet so far.
Yeah, we've got Danica Road leading Hornsby with 7 points, and Sarah Graham adding 5. And then for Sutherland, we've got Shyla Hill on 6 points, Schweers on 6 points, and Hoveter on 5. So fairly evenly spread scoring, and look to see probably Schweers getting a few more threes throughout the match.
Yeah, I think she could probably afford to be a little bit more aggressive, but it might be different when she's playing with the likes of Shyla Hill, because I imagine they'd play quite similar. I mean, Shyla's probably more a role player where she's a bit more of a point guard than Schweers, and she can probably distribute the ball a little bit more to Schweers when finding her when she's open. But yeah, you know, those shots will come, but I'm not too sure if Maddie Norris is yet to get onto the score sheet with some points.
Yeah, not at this stage, but yeah, I would imagine she will. Coming into this second quarter, nerves have probably settled a little bit.
That's right, and she's still young. Like I said, she was the youth player of the championship women's division this year. And I mean, between Schweers and Hoveter and even Shyla Hill returning from Belarus recently after playing in the World Champs, you know, they've got a lot of experience between them. And when it's finals time, sometimes it's experience and the guts that are going to get you over the line rather than how many points you scored in the rounds.
And we see the teams come back out onto the court. It's going to be Hornsby's ball.
A little bit more comfortable now that I'm wearing my headphones the right way. Only took me a whole quarter of fiddling around,
but we got there in the end.
Yeah, now I don't have to look like an amateur DJ holding one hand to my ear anymore.
We've got Poto with the ball at the beginning of the quarter, trying to find Bowman inside. And very well run play, but just couldn't convert. Hornsby will get the ball though from the baseline.
Bowman is a good head, taller than Shyla Hill on that mismatch on the basket. She's got to dunk it. She's really just got to dunk that.
Well, Sarah just loses a footing there, but Hornsby can regain. And Danica attacking there. She's doing that really well. Misses, but attacks that offensive rebound and converts. So she takes Hornsby's lead to 1 point, so 22-21.
Yeah, she's racked up 9 points already, so hopefully that can continue for Danica during this game. They need to start boxing her out early, otherwise you can expect her to see a few more offensive rebounds.
Right, and that will be really important for Hornsby to have her attacking the glass throughout the game.
Yeah, I agree.
Tough defense. We've got
Here comes Schweers.
Poto on heel there.
Finding Norris in the corner. She's going to want to knock this. Doesn't go.
Bowman with the rebound.
Hornsby can afford just to grind this one out now that they've got a lead.
They can, and we see Poto, her three-point shot goes in and out. We've got Sutherland with the ball down there and now.
Certainly closer. Oh, that's a great steal from Manapar. Let's see if she can finish it off here. Beautiful finish there.
And she does a little bit of a bobble, but great finish there. They take their lead to 3 points. So Hornsby's ahead 24 to 21.
Poto on Schweers is going to be a good matchup.
Just such a quick release. Schweers with 3.
And for someone with quick hands like Poto, she's going to have her work cut out for her trying to keep up with Schweers' quick release, like you just mentioned.
She is just so accurate. Manpire attacks again. Gets a nice little drop off in there to Poto, who gets it to Bowman for 2.
That was a great little run by Hornsby. Really sucked in the defense right under the basket until they found the open shot.
Schweers again for 3. Just a bit off target there.
Yeah.
But she'll want to keep putting those up.
That's right. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's 3 out of 4 so far, so
not too bad.
And still pretty good.
Not too bad. And we see Sarah Cherry come in for Rach for Hornsby.
Oh, Sarah's gone up under the basket and just couldn't convert. And Schweers is coming down. Oh, she liked the look of that 3. I'm surprised she didn't take it.
Gets it over there to Shyla, who comes off the screen.
Great extra pass by Norris, and we've got Ashley here on the step back.
Long 2 there, so scores are tied at 26 all. Danica Rowe looks to attack again.
Oh, finds herself in a bit of a sticky spot.
Gets the ball back out to Graham. Sarah Graham just off. And a great rebound there by Maddie.
Schweers likes the 3 this time, and there she goes. She nails it on the transition.
There's a timeout here for Hornsby. Basketball New South Wales would like to thank their official partners, New South Wales Office of Sport, Spalding, Carney Sports Marketing, PCYC, Custom College Recruitment, Cedar College New South Wales, Sydney Kings, Sydney Uni Flames and Allied Couriers.
And the Sydney Kings doing the rounds at the moment for the pre-season.
They are, yeah, just had a few matchups already, and
I think Jerome Randall and his wife and new baby are hanging out here at the finals weekend here at Hills Hornets Basketball Stadium. They were watching the last game between North and Newcastle, right front and centre in the middle there. Seemed like they were getting quite into it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Some great action here, and it's been an entertaining first, into the second quarter now, but entertaining first half of basketball. Quite free-flowing, 29 to 26, so they're really putting the points on the board early.
That's right, and we've seen lots of subs from both teams as well. You know, most of the bench has been getting on. Probably some of the younger players from Sutherland yet to come on, but look, whatever's working on the court at the time, you don't really want to disrupt. So.
Exactly. And another young one who's really had a good season, Tyler Mundine's bringing the ball up for Hornsby.
Yeah, she had a great game this morning in her Youth League Women's semi-final.
Just then, though, Schweers gets an intercept and brings it down the other end for 2, so she's starting to really get on the scoreboard with 14 points already.
I think what I've liked about Shui's game so far, it hasn't been very flashy. She's just chipped away, and she's been tallying up her points very slowly but surely.
She is, and gets the ball reversed to Shyla, who has got a very fast first step. Scoops it up and scores the 2. And she's got her total to 10 points now too, so 2 of them in double figures within the first 14 minutes of the game.
Yeah, we're setting ourselves up here for a very high-scoring game.
As Schweers looks to take another 3. Off target there, but Shyla gets the offensive rebound.
Sutherland now have enough time to set up another offensive set. Shyla looking to explore that mismatch. Ashley Hill on Mundine, which is a good matchup.
Quite a mismatch there with Maddie Norris on Sarah Graham, but couldn't quite convert. And we've got Sarah Graham with the ball now.
Nice. Looking to shake off Shyla on that handoff. Unlucky, making it very hard for Hornsby to get some easy buckets here in this first half.
They are, and we see Danica Rowe and Rachel Mampar come back on for Tyler Mundine and Sarah Cherry. So they've been missing that scoring of Danica for the last couple of minutes, so they'd hope she'd get back on the scoreboard.
That's right, and she's got Ashley Hill guarded. And Ashley Hill's quite a good defender, uses her body quite well.
She does, yeah, and we see Bowman with 2 points there, chipping their deficit back. So Sutherland's leading now 33-28 with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Maddie Norris with a strong play there, gets herself to the line.
Schweers was very aggressive there on a strong side, dribbling, to the middle and finding Norris in a little pass, which was nice to see.
She was, and we just see Rachel Mampar pick up her second personal foul there.
Might give Maddie Norris a chance now to get on the scoring board.
There, and it is, as a player, it's great to see, to kind of get to that free throw line. If you haven't knocked down a few, get to the free throw line, see the ball go through the basket, and it's definitely a good way to get your eye in.
Yeah, that's it. Can do a lot for your confidence.
Absolutely.
Great play by Poto. That is an experienced play if I ever see one. She exploited the mismatch knowing that someone bigger was guarding her.
Poto goes to the line and makes a 3-point play. So we've got Sutherland still in the lead, but Hornsby bringing it back to 35-31. Oh, and Schweers goes down, but he's able to get it to Hovita.
I'd like to see a few more of those hustle plays in this game, actually. I think that's what it's going to, when it comes to the crunch in this game, I think it's going to come down to that hustle. There you go.
There we see the confidence from Maddie Norris after those free throws. Knocks down a 3-pointer, so takes her total to 5.
Right on your cue again, Susie. I wonder if they've got monitors thinking, oh, what are the commentators saying? That's what I should be doing.
I hope so.
Hopefully they'd be listening to their coach before us.
I think so. Yeah. Shane Hill might have a little bit more experience, I'd say.
Oh, just a little bit, just a tad.
So great rebound there from Bowman, gets the ball to Sarah, who steadies it up, looks to attack here.
Again, attacking the taller, probably say less agile players from the Sutherland Sharks team. Again, that's experience between Sarah Graham and Poto. They really know how to use their bodies well and while they keep the ball under control.
It is, and we just see Hovita go to the bench there with her 3rd personal foul. So she'll probably sit now till the second half, I'd imagine.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
But we do see Shyla Hill come back in.
And that's a super sub if there was ever one.
There is, and we also see number 25, Hannah Clinton, come back in. So fresh legs there in the post position to try and stop Bowman a bit.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I think that's a really good matchup in terms of height and skill and ability.
See Mampar with a great move there going to the basket. Really strong move.
Yeah, she can be very effective off a drive. I mean, for someone who's probably used to playing inside a lot, she's got a really nice one dribble jumper.
She does.
Oh, and speaking of one dribble jumpers, Shyla's fadeaway 3 doesn't hit that time.
Great pass there from Graham with Danica running the floor well.
And that was that versatility we're talking about for Danica Rowe. You can't leave her open for an open 3, and you can't let her sneak in with a transition bucket like that either.
Absolutely not. So we've got the Sharks still in the lead, but Hornsby bring it back 38-35 to the Sutherland Sharks. And Spalding is the official ball partner to Basketball New South Wales, with CSM the official apparel supplier to Basketball New South Wales.
So do you guys, now Susie, because you're a C-ball veteran now, do you guys play with Spalding as well in C-ball?
We do, yeah. We do. Same ball.
Yeah, same ball, same game, same ball.
Same ball.
I was saying to Keen in the last game when we did the Youth League Women's semi-final before that I like the switch to Spalding because it's a little bit lighter and it means that I can probably have a better chance of making a three-pointer.
Exactly.
Three-pointers aren't my forte, but how have you found the change in the ball?
I really like it. It's nice and cushiony, kind of. Yeah, molds well to your fingers, I think. So,
yeah.
No, I really like playing with the Spalding, and looks pretty fancy too with the black and orange stripes. I like it.
Yeah, change it up in the silver foiling detailing. You know, you want to get fancy with your basketball.
You do. So come back on from the timeout. Sutherland leading 38-35 with the ball now. And Hornsby looking to apply that defensive pressure as Mayempah really jumps out on that screen.
That was a great show on that screen.
And a great block there from Bowman. So Hornsby really trying to pick up their defensive pressure, and that'll be a key to them. With Danica with a great drive there.
She was pretty close to dunking it there, I think. That was awesome.
She was, and we've got Meredith Hines come on for the first time and just pick up an early foul there.
And that's probably an experience thing too. Danica's been playing in the Championship Women's League for probably, I'm going to take a stab and say about 7 years now. And I think that's probably something that's to the strength of this Hornsby team as well. They're all experienced players in their own right, but they've played together for a really long time.
Absolutely. And she had a little stint there for a few years with the Sydney Uni Flames. So
that's right. She did
that WNBL experience as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Really puts her in good stead. And forces that travel there for Meredith Hines. So Hornsby get the ball back, and after that little putback on the last possession from Mayempah, the scores are tied up at 38 all. So we've really got a game on our hands.
We certainly do, and I think it's going to be, like I said before, that seesawing for the rest of the game.
That's Danica, a great take to the basket, just can't quite convert.
A little bit unlucky. Hopefully they'll start to drop in soon enough. But it's just going to come down to the hustle plays, the offensive rebounds, the scraps.
It is, and Shyla's got the ball at the top of the key.
Norris from the top. Nice offensive rebound there. Sarah Graham called for the hands foul.
A little bit frustrated there. Thought she had it, but
don't think it's worth the risk sometimes putting your hands in. That's her third foul as well. 2 minutes to go in the half. Poda's on heel. Mayempah with a strong close out there, making sure Norris didn't get that three.
And Ashley Hill with a step back, but Bowman with a strong rebound. And Podo looks to bring the ball up, gets it to Sarah, who also has an extremely quick release, and hits that three. And now we see Hornsby taking the lead.
Yeah, 41-38. Whew. How many? We should have kept a tally of how many times the lead changed in this game.
That would have been
It'd be competing with how many threes we're going to be seeing in this game too.
I think so.
But speaking of the Sydney Kings doing the rounds, the Metro Junior League is also supported and proudly sponsored by the Sydney Kings as well, which I think is a good stepping stone if you're someone playing for Metro. I mean, Sydney is basically your local team.
Yeah,
probably
absolutely.
Definitely an achievable thing for a lot of young men. and obviously for young women, the Sydney Uni Flames.
Yeah, and it is. It's great to see the teams go from strength to strength, the Kings and the Flames, and both in their pre-seasons now and getting ready, or pre-season shortly, getting ready for the upcoming seasons ahead. So great to get out there and go and watch, your local team.
Oh, that's what I used to love, going to watch the Flames play, and when I was a kid. And that's when the Flames used to play first and the Kings used to play straight after at the entertainment centre. The Flames still used to wear bodysuits.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, I wonder how many kids know what a bodysuit is these days.
Not many. I wouldn't imagine. Shyla Hill probably not one there. Very young, but boy, can she shoot it. She hits another three.
Yeah, she was really working that screen there at the top of the key.
Manpar with a great take there. Just rolls out.
Oh.
And forces Hannah Clinton to knock the ball out, so we'll see Hornsby with the baseline play here.
You could see Poto was really wanting that under the basket too. It's unexpected deflection there. Let's see Hornsby run the same baseline play now. Probably looking for one of their three-point shooters.
Poto with the hesitation there and forces that foul. She's so classy.
Very classy, very classy. She's very smart using that hesitation dribble. I think that's something as well now that Poto is, coaching the juniors too. She's coaching the Hornsby Youth League women's team. That little smart plays like that is something that hopefully she can start sharing with the younger generations.
Yeah, most definitely.
Big rebound there from Sutherland. Oh, Shyla's not shy from the three.
She knocks it down for her 13th point of the game. And Poto calls for that on ball there from Bowman.
Just short again.
She just can't seem to find the bottom of the basket there, Poto.
Maybe fatigue setting in because lots of her shots are falling a bit short. Nice extra pass from Ashley Hill.
A long two there from Meredith Hines, so her first 2 points of the game.
It's really good when you get to finals time too, and you can see everyone in the team contribute to the game in some respects. And
yeah, most definitely, it's been quite well spread. Let's see.
Oh, offensive foul and Rachel Menapar there, I think. Just over the back foul while they were tussling for the rebound.
And that's an unlucky third personal foul to pick up just before, with 15 seconds left. And we see Schweers come back on here for Hannah Clinton. So Sutherland have gone quite small for this last possession. We've still got Maddie Norris on there, but got their shooters out there.
That's right. Going to make the most of this last few seconds of the first half. Take the momentum into the second.
The heel-to-heel connection there. Shyla kicks it out to Ashley for two.
I just love the confidence they bring when they're shooting the ball.
They do, no hesitation there. So we've got the Sutherland Sharks leading the Hornsby Spiders 47-41 at halftime. Leading the scoring for the Sutherland Sharks, we've got Shyla Hill with 16 points, Chelsea Schweers with 14, and for Hornsby we've got Danica Rowe with 12 points, and then Graham, Manpar and Bowman all on 8.
Yeah, I expect them to Hornsby to step it up quite a bit in this second half. I think they'll hopefully start going for maybe a few more steals, maybe using that experience to their advantage. But they've got their work cut out for them on the defensive end because they've essentially just got to stop the shooters.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks everyone for being with us here today, and we'll be back shortly for the second half of action.
Welcome back to everyone viewing the Spalding Waratah Championship Finals here hosted by the Hills Hornets. Thanks for viewing online. Shout out to everyone watching at home, watching with your friends. Hope that you're being entertained by some great basketball here today. My name's Jacinta. I'm joined here with Susie Wormsley. We're covering the Champ Women's semi-final between Hornsby and Sutherland. It's been a pretty good three-point shootout so far, Susie.
It has, absolutely. 47-41 in a half a basketball. I think whichever team can really tighten up the defense and limit the three-point shots really will get the win here. So
yeah, I agree. Yeah,
looking for another exciting half a basketball, I can imagine.
And I had a lot of coaches as a junior who used to say, let a team live and die by the three-pointer, but I don't think you can afford to do that with either of these teams.
No, absolutely not. We've got Schweers out here with 14 points. She's 4 for 8 on threes, and we've got Shyla Hill as well, who's really lighting it up. She's got 13 points. So yeah, we're looking forward to a entertaining second half of basketball.
That's right. And we've got plenty of time for the Hornsby Spiders to step up and regain the lead.
They do, and the ball goes in now with Sutherland. Maddie Norris puts up that three, and Danica gets the rebound. And Sarah with a three to kick Hornsby's scoring off for the half. Takes that deficit back to 3 points.
So not even 30 seconds in, we've had three three-point attempts.
Bowman there with a really strong rebound, gets the ball to Sarah, who'll look to kick it down the floor to Danica, who's ran the floor well but pulled it back out afterwards.
Yeah, she probably had an opportunity to take Ashley Hill on 101, but decided to kick it out back to Graham, perhaps for another three.
Possibly. We've got the ball from the baseline for Hornsby.
They've only got 8 seconds on the shot clock. Danica's gone all the way.
Really attacking well and gets another 2. Takes her total to 14 points for the game.
Yeah, now she's going to start nailing some of those layups. Like she was missing a couple in the first half, but I think they'll start dropping now.
Closed out well there on Schweers, forced her to put the ball on the floor, but Schweers gets the ball to Heel, who knocks down another triple.
Yeah, Hornsby are going to have to do a really good job talking up those screens between Shyla Hill and Schweers.
They are, and great inside-outside play there for Hornsby. Danica got it inside to Mayampa, who found Bowman, so at the elbow, knocked down 2. So Sharks are leading 50-48 with 2 minutes gone in the third quarter.
Shot clock's down to 10. Looking to go to their scorers now, Sutherland. Schweers with another three-pointer. Taking her score up now to 17, I think, Susie?
Yeah, absolutely right. Well, 18, sorry.
18, there you go. It's hard to keep track sometimes.
And Manpar with 2. So really, someone's going to have to kind of step up here and start playing a bit of defense. It's unbelievable scoring. Won't take away from that, but someone's going to really need to have lock down and play some defense here and kind of stifle the other team.
No, I agree. That's what's really going to be the game changer. And then it'll be interesting to see, who can handle that extra defensive pressure down the track.
Yeah, exactly. So we see Sarah brings it over the halfway line and gets it to Poto. Danica with the ball now, who's looking to come off a screen from Manpar.
So athletic, just unlucky there, a little bit too long.
Got young Hannah Clinans, who's done pretty well on the boards, her and Maddie Norris. Bowman and Manpar have a lot of years of experience on them, but they're really holding their own on the board at this point.
Yeah, no, I agree. They're definitely making it difficult for both of those Hornsby players.
Poto goes there for 3. Bowman gets the offensive rebound, but gets blocked there by Clinnan. And Shyla Hill will pull up early. Knock down 3. takes Sutherland's lead to 6 points. So Sutherland Sharks are leading the Hornsby Spiders 56-50.
Hasn't been a lot of hardcore half-court offense in this quarter so far. It's been pretty much trading baskets.
As Sarah takes it to the basket.
She found a really nice gap down the left-hand side, but she chose to finish with her right and got blocked.
Shyla Hill with another pull-up there. Knocks down another 2.
Like you said, Susie, this is just going to come down to defence, I think. That was too easy. Hornsby got that transition bucket under there for Poto, which she couldn't convert.
Who gets it out to Sarah Graham, who knocks down 3.
Well, why make a layup when you can make a 3, I guess?
Exactly. It's almost easier in this game.
Yeah.
Both shooting the ball really well.
Manapar again showing on that Horns play, forcing Shyla to give it up. Norris is on the bucket. Couldn't hold on to it though, unfortunately.
Sarah looks to draw that foul, which she does there from Shyla Hill.
Showing off some handles in the meantime.
She does. She's definitely got the handles, that girl. It'll be Hornsby ball from the sideline as Ashley Hill and Clinton come off. And we see Hobbiter come back on. And also Madeline Wilson. Look to exploit that mismatch in there with Mayanpar with a strong move. Makes the 2 and will go to the free throw line. Yeah,
that was a really smart ISO play there from Hornsby. Hopefully Mayanpar now can make the 3-point play, bring the deficit back to 2.
And that's a 3rd foul there on Maddie Norris. So they've got Hobbiter and Norris on 3 fouls now.
It was a great offensive rebound by Bowman, but she just gave it up a little bit too easy there, and Charlotte had the steal.
Oh. Lost a footing there. Mayanpar gets the steal. Strong layup.
That was a great finish there by Mayanpar. I mean, that was under pressure with someone who has quick hands, as Shyla Hill tried to contest the layup. That was a great finish.
She now takes her total to 14 points, so...
That was quick.
Yeah, very quick. So Mayanpar's now really getting on the scoreboard.
Now she'd be definitely looking to make this free throw after missing a last one, and she does. Now the scores are tied up, 58 all. 5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
And playing some really tough defense there, Mayanpar.
Yeah, this is a time in the game where they really need to start cranking up the defense, both teams, because you don't want to leave it to the very last quarter.
Exactly, and Schwier splits that screen very well there. Gets the ball out to Heel, but just short on that, and Poto kicks the ball ahead to Danica Rowe.
Oh, she is such a silent assassin on that right-hand side in transition, Danica Rowe.
She is, and now has taken her total to 16. So they've got... Hornsby have now got 3 players in double figures.
Oh, Mayanpar and Shyla Hill getting caught up under the basket there. There was a no call, which is probably the right call to make. Good to see the girls are just up and playing on again.
Poto into Bowman there, who'll look to go to work on Maddie Norris. Just pops out. Norris gets the rebound there.
Pretty tough shot there by Bowman, but credit to her for getting a clear shot up with her left hand.
Yeah.
And again, we see a change in the lead with Hornsby on 60. Norris is going to want to nail this. Oh, just rolls out, unlucky. Danica Rowe with the defensive rebound. Hornsby don't need to rush here now that they're up. Probably a good idea to force Sutherland to tire out and make them play some defense.
Mayanpar for 3, just hits the front of the rim. We see a bit of fatigue in there, but Hornsby will get the ball back. So across the board on the stats, pretty even. We've got Hornsby with 33 rebounds, Sutherland with 30 rebounds. Assists-wise, Hornsby with 13 assists to Sutherland's 12, and both with very few turnovers. So it's a pretty even game at this point, and you can obviously see it on the scoreboard with the lead changes the whole way through. We just see Bowman with the 2 points there to take Hornsby's lead out to 4 points.
Here comes Poto. Poto has set up the last 2 plays, comes down with a defensive rebound. Let's see if she can put that away. Unfortunately, it doesn't go in.
Shyla Hill really pushing the ball down the other way. Gets it to Schweers, who gets a shot off mighty quick, as usual.
With a long arm from Danica Rowe in her face. That was a huge shot.
Massive shot.
Oh, the smart play from Poto there. Taking on someone she knew that probably wasn't a fair matchup. Using a body well to draw the foul. Just couldn't put in the layup.
And Shane Heal's called a timeout here for the Sutherland Sharks. The official Spalding Waratah League game ball is now available. Visit Basketball New South Wales online store at www.bnsw.com.au to purchase yours today. Basketball New South Wales is also excited to announce the continuation of the Sydney Kings HSE program for 2019, which is delivered in partnership with Cedar College and the Sydney Kings. The program is aimed at years 11 and 12 students, providing them with opportunity to complete their HSE studies within sport and community settings. To learn more, visit cedarcollege.newsouthwales.edu.au. So we come back to the game. Hornsby are now leading 62-61.
Yeah, I used to have a coach who used to say that the first team to 60 usually wins the game. So let's see if that rings true. But this is anyone's game still at this point. I don't think I can confidently call who's going to come away with a win at this point in time.
Oh, me either. And we've just got such an amazing scoring display from Sutherland. We've got Schweers on 21 points and Shyla Hill also on 21, but then coming right back at them, we've got Danica Rowe on 16, Man Pa on 15. So
I'm going to be really interested to see, of all of the talent and experience and scorers out on the floor at the moment, who's going to be the leader to step up and carry their team on their back to make sure that they get the win.
Exactly. Sorry, and just there, we've got Sarah Graham also on 14. So lots of scorers across the board as we see Sutherland.
Schweers with another 2 points. Nice left drive on her left-hand side, a strong side.
Danica with a strong drive there, just misses, but Maddie Norris with a good rebound there as Hovita brings the ball up quickly, but great offensive rebound by Shyla Hill and the putback. And so sneaky hustle plays that are really going to get the teams over the line. And get Sutherland back in front, 65-64. We'll see Sarah running off that Horns play.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised that a lot of teams are still running that Horns play, but you just got to stick to what works for you.
Exactly, and Tyler Mundine goes up there, but Maddie Norris is a bit too tall there and blocks the shot. Sutherland get it out to Schweers.
Oh, she was left wide open then.
Almost too open. I think she's more comfortable having someone run out at her.
Yeah, I think she was probably a bit surprised how open she was.
Yeah. And Poto with a strong drive and pull up knocks down the 2 there.
Still so agile, Alicia Poto.
She is an unbelievable player.
So this is the time now for Hornsby to get another stop if they want to take the lead into the fourth quarter. Nice help D from Poto, leaving Norris on the outside. Look, Norris isn't probably having her best game this game. Oh, unlucky there. Danica Rowe just fumbling at the baseline. Some great D from Callie Horvita. 43 seconds to go. Sutherland's got the ball with the 2-for-1 opportunity here.
And Hovita hasn't had the best scoring game today, but she has been able to kind of get her hands in there and force a few turnovers. So I think that's where she's really trying to get herself back in the game defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I think, you know, she's changed clubs this year, obviously changed teams, so her role's probably changed a lot. I think maybe Shane's using her more as a defensive powerhouse, considering you have the likes of Shyla and Schweiz. You don't really need to score.
Yeah.
So Hornsby now using the rest of the clock. 14 seconds to go. Nice little look inside.
Bowman can't quite get it up there, but she'll go to the line here, with Hovita picking up her 4th foul. So you'll see her come off, and Ashley Hill checking back in for her.
Yeah, puts a bit of pressure on Hovita to stay in the game now in that 4th quarter, with going into the 4th quarter with the 4th foul.
Bowman drops it. Sorry, Bowman knocks down the first. And the scores are level again. Knocks down the second, and Hornsby takes a 1-point lead with 10 seconds to go.
I'm guessing that they're going to look for Schweiz or Heel here for the 3. There it is. Makes the 3, but unfortunately there was a foul called before the shot went off. Offensive foul on Shyla Hill. So she kicked it out to Schweiz for that 3, but unfortunately she followed through and caused the offensive foul, which is her 3rd foul as well.
Hornsby have got 1 second. Look to Danica to put it up, but time will run out.
Looks like Danica her brain was ready to shoot before her hands are ready, unfortunately. So 68-67, Hornsby with the lead going into the 4th quarter. This is crunch time now, Susie.
It is, absolutely, and we've definitely got a game on our hands heading into the last quarter.
I still cannot confidently say who is going to end up the winner by the time the 4th quarter finishes. I can't pick it.
And so we've got Shyla Hill leading all scorers with 25 points, Schweiz with 22 points. Not too many other scorers there, but Norris with 11 rebounds and Clinton with 9 rebounds, so really getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, credit to Maddie Norris. Like we said, you know, we're expecting her to be a scorer for this Sutherland team, but she's still contributing in a big way with 11 rebounds. Like, that's huge.
Yeah, really big, and still with a quarter to go. And then for Hornsby, we've got quite a spread scoring. We've got Danica Rowe with 16 points, Rachel Manpar with 15, Sarah Graham and Bowman with 14 each. No contributors scoring from the bench, but with a few other contributions there.
But yeah, when you've got such a spread of scorers in one team, you can't stop one without thinking about the others. So.
Absolutely. Who do you stop, really? You run at Poto, and then Sarah Graham's going to knock it down, and then on the other side you run at Heel and Schweiz is knocking it down. So really pick your poison.
Yeah, especially when the likes of Sarah Graham and Alicia Poto, if they're not scoring, they're finding the scorers.
Oh, so exactly.
Very hard to guard.
It's turning out to be a very entertaining matchup, and players are starting to come out onto the floor. Hornsby's out there, and Sutherland are still listening in quite intently to Shane Hill, as we discussed before, and as all of you would know with us here today, one of the greatest point guards that's played for Australia. So they've got great experience leading them out there.
It's really nice to see, you know, such a legend in men's basketball now taking his talents to women's basketball as well.
Absolutely, and we've seen that with Norths too. We've got Tommy Garlop out there and leading the way for Norths, and they're into the grand final. So whoever wins this matchup will look to be taking on Norths tomorrow.
Oh yeah, that's going to be a great game of women's basketball too.
Oh, Sarah Graham takes it to the basket. The ball kind of comes out, and Danica Rowe with a foul there on the loose ball. Sutherland get the ball back now.
Yeah, Sutherland are going to be looking to score quite early in this in this quarter now that it's kicked off. They don't want to waste too much time.
They will, and the ball's in Schweir's hands. Tries to find Shyla there, but throws it out of bounds, so the ball's back with Hornsby now.
And Hornsby can afford to force Sutherland to play a little bit more defence here, get them fatigued for this fourth quarter. It's going to make it hard for the guards then. Keep scoring.
Another strong drive there from Danica, just can't seem to find the basket. And Sutherland get it down the court pretty quick.
Shyla's hard drive on the right-hand side is good. Rachel Menopar called for the foul. Shyla Hill now has the chance to convert for the three-point play. Unfortunately, that's Rachel Menopar's fourth foul very early in the fourth quarter. It'd be a shame to see her fouled out so soon.
Basket's good for Shyla there. So Sutherland extend their lead 70-68 early on in the fourth quarter.
It's already been a lead change again.
We really should have kept tally of this.
Yeah. I think hopefully on our FIBA Live stats there'll be a stat with how many lead changes.
I think so. And Danica takes it, just rolls out again for her, and she gets a bit frustrated and fouls there, but that'll just be her second personal foul. So
hope Danica Rowe continues to attack the basket how she has been. She's been getting some really, really good looks, and Hornsby are going to need that down the stretch.
They are. That one thing they need to think about, though, is their foul trouble. They've already got 3 fouls as a team with not even 2 minutes played in this quarter. So come the end of the game, they're not going to want to send Sutherland to the line.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. Sutherland, I imagine, are shooting a high free throw percentage as well this season.
Poto with a smart play into the basket, gets the ball to Bowman.
Nice steal from Schweers there. Finding Shyla Hill in the transition, and she nails the 2. Makes it look way too easy.
And she's out to 32 points now, Shyla Hill, so really no one can stop her at this stage.
And such a high percentage as well.
Sarah, strong drive to the basket there for Hornsby. Tyler Mundine comes in there for Rachel Mampar. Maddie Norris also comes off for Sutherland. And Madeline Wilson comes back onto the court.
Unfortunately, I think that was Maddie Norris's 4th foul as well. Not putting Sutherland.
You're right there, yeah.
Taking their main rebounder out of the game early in the fourth. Not ideal, but it'll give some of the other young people a chance to step up now.
Exactly, and Sutherland have extended this lead to 6 points, which is one of the biggest leads for the game, really.
Yeah. And 6 points in any other game isn't that much of a big lead.
No. Takes it out to 9 now with that bank shot there from Madeline Wilson. Hope she called it.
Yeah.
Danica back at them with a strong drive. Basket's good and gets fouled. So that 9-point lead lasted about 3 seconds.
I think Wilson was still celebrating her bank 3-pointer, and Danica took advantage.
Exactly. So Danica's at the line now. Knocks it down, leads back to 6 for Sutherland, and Shyla will bring the ball up.
Still holding that 6-point lead.
With Schweers
takes it to
knocking
9.
Down the 3, back out to 9. So Sutherland have really looked like they've kind of got a bit of control of this game in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, no, I agree. They're getting that control quite early in the fourth, and now let's see if they can hold on to it, because Hornsby aren't going to go away quietly.
No, absolutely not. Hornsby have got the ball from the sideline now after a foul just then. Fouled on Alicia Poto, who's now got the ball guarded by Schweers. Bowman will post up inside, and a smart play inside to her.
Really great patience there from Poto, waiting at the right moment.
And Bowman will go to the line here.
think it's really important as well, you know, watching people like Sarah Graham and Alicia Poto when they're feeding the post, they get it right to that exact spot where the post player wants it. You know, if you've got someone who's over 6 foot and your team is playing post, they don't want to bounce pass.
No, they don't.
Oh, easy offensive rebound after own free throw there.
Danica looking to get it back into Bowman, which she does, who makes another strong post move and knocks down the 2. Sutherland Sharks are leading 80-74 with 6 minutes 35 left in the game.
Bowman, I really liked how Bowman took her time with that post play. She knew she had a mismatch and she didn't rush it. And she finished well, nice and hard to the glass.
She did. She's finishing quite well or getting to the line.
Great rebound by Tyler Mundine there over Schweers. Hornsby's so quick with their transition.
They are. But Sutherland did well then to lock down and stop the transition early. Tyler Mundine, just a strong drive there. Quite physical in there, but she did well to get the ball off and get to the free throw line.
Yeah, I really like how Tyler Mundine plays. She's quite tough. As we saw in the Youth League semi-final this morning, she had a work cut out for her against Antonia Henderson, who was the MVP, and she did a really, really good job.
And we'll see Hornsby in the final of the Youth League tomorrow against Hills.
Yeah, that's right. Hills will be looking, I think, to get their first women's flag. Great putback there by Bowman. She's got a chance now to make another 3-point play. Didn't take long for Hornsby to get the fire back in their belly and make them come back.
Absolutely not. And Bowman's now on 19 points.
This is an interesting sub here from Sutherland. Wilson's coming off with 4 fouls and she's subbed on by Maddie Norris, who's also on 4 fouls. Hopefully Maddie Norris will play smart enough to stay in the rest of the 6 minutes of the game.
So we've seen a lane violation there from Sutherland. So although Bowman missed and Shyla got the rebound, she'll get one more attempt.
Putting this away, Sutherland will then only be leading by 3. There we go.
And Shyla will have the ball in her hands, bringing it up. Looking to come off that on-ball screen, which they've done a lot today. They're really good coming off that, and there she is with another 2 points. So,
like, for a young player, she's really smart. Like, her ball handling skills are excellent, but she's really smart. She'll only wait for as soon as the open shot is ready, and she's got that quick release to take it, but she doesn't rush. She isn't driving into like a whole bunch of people. Like, she's always in control.
She is, yeah, and with 34 points today, she's really lighting it up.
Gee, she makes 34 points look easy.
She does, and Schweers with 28.
And at the end of the third quarter, I think Shyla Hill was shooting 2-point range at 72% and 3-point range at 55%. So
yeah, not too bad.
It's a really high percentage.
And Maddie Norris checks out for blood on her shirt to change her shirt, but see Madeline Wilson back on.
I think Maddie will have to wait for another opportunity to sub back on. And Wilson's coming back on with 4 fouls. I'm sure Hornsby will be looking to attack that.
And Danica with the ball now. Quick 3. Just rolls in and out, but Bowman again on the glass. That's her 15th rebound for the game.
Wow.
So really working hard.
She's a great role player for Hornsby. I think it's Hornsby have been missing a true big like Bowman for a couple of seasons now, so she's fitted in really well with this team.
And Poto goes for the steal there, but called for the foul. So it's going to be Sutherland's ball. It's only her second.
Norris looks like she's checking back in after she changed her blood singlet.
So we now got Maddie Norris in number 27 instead of number 30.
I smell a bit of deep heat behind us too. It looks like the champ men must be getting ready.
Next game we've got Manly against Newcastle in the men.
Yeah, it's going to be a good matchup.
It is. Few tight games already this season. Shyla drives again, just rolls out, but she'll go to the free throw line.
Used her body really well to draw a foul on a bigger player. You know, traditionally, someone of Shyla's height would probably get blocked against someone like Bowman's height, but she did a really good job then.
She misses the first.
Still a 5-point difference in this game.
It is, but with 5 minutes to go, I mean, the game's anyone still. You can see how fast Hornsby can put on points. So
games won and lost in the last 5.
Absolutely. Dynika's got the ball, and you'd expect she'd probably try and take Ashley Heel on, which she does. Pulls up for just off the mark there. Maddie Norris gets a good rebound, and Schweers brings it down pretty quick. Good switch there from Hornsby.
Yeah, I agree. Between Poto and Mundine, they talked over that screen really well.
They did, but just didn't really seem to want to get that board there, and Schweers gets it and makes 2 points, so she's now on 30. So you don't see many games with 2 players on the same team with over 30 points.
Yeah, that's right, unless it's a game where there's only 6 people playing or something like
exactly.
that.
Scores are now 85-77 with the Sutherland Sharks leading. 4 minutes 24 left in the game, and really such a high scoring game. Great shooting display from both teams.
Yeah, well, this is what we expected from both teams as well, and in the current situation we're in with 4.5 to go, Sutherland have that 8-point buffer. Sutherland's challenge now is to make sure they can keep Hornsby at that buffer, and obviously Hornsby's challenge now is to start stringing some stops together and getting some layups to get back in this game.
Exactly, and both teams are in the bonus now, so every time someone drives and gets fouled, they're going to the free throw line. So I think both teams will really need to, especially Hornsby, who haven't been as accurate from the three-point line, will need to really attack and try and get to that free throw line.
Oh, definitely. 4.5 minutes, or 4 minutes 20, when there's both teams are in bonus is a long time.
Exactly. But if you're Sutherland, might as well just keep shooting the three.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Keep going to the well runs dry.
Exactly. It's Hornsby's ball from the timeout. And Sutherland looking to put a bit of full court pressure on. A bit of dummy pressure there.
Oh, almost lost there. Poto managed to get a hand to it. Unlucky. Just bounces out from Manapar down there on the baseline.
And great strong rebound there from Clinton. She had Manapar and Bowman really coming at her to get that board and did well to secure it.
Yeah, she's improved a lot this season. We played Sutherland for Crusaders quite early in the season, and comparing her game against us then and what she's playing like now, she's improved a lot.
And we see another turnover there from Hornsby, who are looking to be a bit fatigued. Don't have as deep a bench, so their starters have had to really play pretty much the full game, whereas Sutherland have kind of been able to rotate through a few more players. So we're really starting to see that now, with Hornsby just dropping off the intensity a little bit and sending Chelsea Schweers to the free throw line. Another one you don't really want to send there.
No, that's right. Maybe anyone except for Chelsea.
Exactly. So she's knocked down the first.
But it's Hornsby's experience of playing together, especially of playing, how long they've all played as individuals, is really going to get them over the line here. I think most of their starters have had to play a lot of tough games in the grind like this, so they're probably no stranger to this situation.
Exactly. As Danica goes for three, misses it.
Bowman almost had a hand to that too.
And Schweers is looking to attack here, pulls up for the jump shot, makes two.
No, if Schweers isn't nailing a three, her next favourite spot is right there on that free throw line on her strong side. And
Sutherland's really got a bit of a cushion here. biggest lead of the game to 14 points. Sarah Graham for Hornsby comes down, gets a short corner jump shot.
That was a tough shot. Shyla Hill had her well and truly covered then, but Graham's experience persevered in the end.
It did, and Sutherland's lead is now just cut to 12, but great move there from Shyla. Can't get it to go, and Danica Rowe is on the front foot. Gets it to Sarah Graham, who would love to have that 3, but good close out there from Shyla.
Yeah, they had that covered. Menopar looking for the foul, but no call. Unfortunately, the shot was just too long.
And Sutherland will look to make the most of using all of the clock that they can, try and run it down a bit.
That's right. They got time on their side. They don't need a rush at all in these last 2 minutes to score. It's Hornsby that have their work cut out for them now.
Schweers just off target there. With 2 minutes to go, we have the Sutherland Sharks leading the Hornsby Spiders 91-79 in this semi-final.
Yeah, unfortunately Sarah was looking for Bowman, but just off the mark there, unfortunately. Now they've got to grind it out on defence again. We'll definitely start to be looking to get in a stop here.
Shyla brings it down and looks for that on-ball screen from Maddie Norris there. Poto are playing a lot of pressure and they look to trap that screen, but Shyla gets through it, gets the ball to Ashley. Bowman gets the rebound there. Ashley Hill was just off. Sarah pulls up for 3 and is just short, so can't get it to go. Time's starting to run out a little bit for Hornsby here, as Sutherland have a 12-point lead.
And Poto called for another foul, unfortunately, with the
little reach around. Guard's worst nightmare.
That's right. I could never quite do the whole reach around thing.
Me either, but always nervous of it when you're playing Poto. She has very quick hands.
Oh yeah.
As Shyla knocks down another, she takes her points to 36. So between her and Schweers, they have 71 points between them now.
Wow, 71 of the 23 points.
Unbelievable, really. Wow. Well, Sarah brings it down. It's going to be tough from here. Sutherland up 14. And you'd think that'd probably be the game.
Yeah, you would say so, but you know, I don't like to call until the final siren is gone, but...
Maddie Norris with an open 3. Still can't really get it to drop. Schweers will pull it out and really use the full 14 seconds. Hard drive to the basket and gets fouled. So Manpar will be off now. That'll be her 5th personal foul.
I mean, credit to her that she only left it to the last 45 seconds of the game. She stayed in the game and she really contributed. She had a great third quarter.
She did, and we've got Melinda Poto coming back on now. Charlie Heal's just come to the bench, so she'll leave her total for the game as 37 as Hovert comes back on. We've also got Meredith Hines back in for Ashley Hill. Schweers just misses her first, and a technical foul for Sarah Graham just on that free throw. So Sutherland are going to get the ball back, and now you'd probably say it's game.
I think I'm confident in calling it now that that's the game. It's unfortunate that there's a tech foul to finish. Hopefully both teams can just gather themselves and finish off the game without any incident.
So Schweers has knocked down that second free throw and will stay at the line to shoot this technical, which she knocks down, takes her total to 36. So 73 points between them, and she'll come off now. And it's good to see a couple of the young girls coming on. We've got number 16, Jamie Karamahas, for her first minutes of the game. We've got Rachel Wattet, and we've also got
Parish Levi.
Yeah.
Yes.
So good to see some of the young girls get a bit of semi-final action here. I mean, it's a hard learning curve when you're coming up against Poto.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Rach almost had it knocked out of her hands, but they were able to keep their composure. 8 seconds left on the clock, and Hornsby a bit frustrated now, just foul.
Waratah found a really nice gap in there.
She did, and she'll go to the line now to shoot a couple of shots. Waratah misses the first. And makes the second.
Last 26 to play here. 2-second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Dinah Kuro, nice crossover back to the left-hand side and draws the foul from a rookie.
Still driving hard, and she's really put in a good effort today.
Yeah, she definitely came to play today. She hasn't let up all game on the offensive end.
Makes the first. And knocks down the second for her 21st point of the game.
Now it's just the game clock left. Last 15 seconds.
And Sutherland will just hold the ball. And with 5 seconds to go, Waratah with the three. Just like we expected. So the Sharks are at 99.
If there's any way to end a game like this, it needs to be a three-pointer.
And that's game. So the Sutherland Sharks, 99 to the Hornsby Spiders, 81. For Sutherland, Shyla Heal was very impressive with 35 points. And Chelsea Schweers also with 35. Although a little bit different on the scoreboard up there, but both very impressive, combining for 70 plus points, which is unbelievable. We've also got for Hornsby, Danica Rowe, as we said, 21 points. Ash Bowman with 20 and 19 rebounds.
19 rebounds.
So double there.
Wow. 19 rebounds.
Unbelievable. Sarah Graham with 16 and Manpar with 15. So usually with a game when you score 81 points, you'd probably expect to win, but Sharks just too good shooting on the day, and we'll see them in the final at 2 o'clock tomorrow against the North Sydney Bears.
Yeah, that's going to be another awesome matchup. Both teams having a lot of depth in their benches. North have a lot of young players who have come up through Youth League, who've obviously learned a lot under Tom Garlop, and have the likes of Kate Seabom and Renee Garlop leading the way. So, yeah, definitely got their work cut out for them. I think North is probably going to have the advantage inside. The guards, the matchup of the guards between North and Sutherland is, I would say, pretty even.
Yep.
When you've got Garlop going up against Schweers and Shyla Hill.
And the length of Garlop there, that'll be
That's right.
Very helpful to try and alter their shot a little bit.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, she has got to be close to dunking on the drive, but I think North will have an advantage with their inside game. They've got Kendra Allison is just... she is unstoppable. She's a very smart player, and North are very good at getting her the ball in the right spots as well. So I think it's Sutherland's got their work cut out for them on the inside. Hopefully they'll have some of the younger ones step up.
Exactly. So coming up right now, we've got the Championship men's first semi-final. We've got Manly up against the Newcastle Hunters, and then at 7 o'clock tonight, we've got the North Bears against the Hills Hornets, also in the Championship men. So thank you so much for joining us. It was
great fun.
Great fun. So
yeah, stay tuned for more action here for the Spalding Waratah Championship finals here at Hills Hornets Basketball Association.
Exactly.